feel the same. I feel alive, expecting. I'm flying high, no longer worried. My life's a breeze. I start resisting and let it come to me. Good morning. I wake up in the vortex, flowing into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. What? Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Everything I ever want was given. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Brilliant, educated, kind. Destined for greatness. I know I'm shining. If you need the blueprint, just watch me. Back the blocks, not a game by design. I wake up in the vortex, moving into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. Good morning, good morning. Listen, don't forget to click on the link below. Tune into J. Michael Clark's YouTube page. There's the Bubbles. They're live on this page right now. J. Clark is the food on this page. He is going to bring you some food for life. PA, what's up? Coming over to YouTube? We don't leave it up for a while. But just to get people used to seeing remind the people that we're up at 7:45. But click on the link below and come over to YouTube land. I stop creating my myself. I stop creating myself. But the best in the middle. Oh my God. Everything that I ever wanted was given to me. Will be given to me. I can be when I'm ready. I'm jumping in my vortex, y'all. To be in my boom. I got my vortex, y'all. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Can y'all see what's going on though? Hey, I'm on hold up. Sonya. I see Sonya's Hey, Chantel. Happy. I'm so happy. Let's see what's up with me. Good morning, William. Good morning, Chrissy. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Martina. Hey, my family, Essex. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Joe. No longer worry. PA on your way. I cannot wait to come see you in Texas. Let's do it. Good morning, Travis. Good morning, Hey Jonah. Hop up on my bubbles. You know, we gotta rock out for a minute. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Yeah. I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green bubble. No trouble on another level. Green bubbles, y'all. Yes, we're gonna have a good time. educated and cocky. Yeah, mama. Black monopoly. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Yeah, fly. I'm bubbling. You can't stop my dough. No. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Woo! Everything that I ever wanted, that I ever needed, will be given to me. I stop praying my master. I stop praying my master. But the legs in the world. Put it in. I stop praying my master. I stop praying my master. But the legs in the world. Gotta have my morning. Feel me. What you give it to me. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex jar to be in my boom boom boom. I got my da 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 da. Yes, yes, yes. I'm just gonna turn it down. Good morning, good morning, good morning. The more I have been going back, listening to Abraham. Now on my phone I have an alert whenever Abraham puts up something new. Um, it tells you, and really I don't know if it's her or her followers going back up, putting up stuff that have spoke to them in a new and refreshing way. So they go and we share it. I'm not really sure how that works, but every time I get an alert from her. It's always like a picture and like a title, and it's always something that speaks to me. And I click on it or whatever. So I've really been doing that this last week or two, especially when we've been running and stuff, because that's what I listen to while I run. And like I said, it has really been giving me. It's been speaking to me. To me, it's been speaking about what we've been talking about and everything. So um, the one that I heard today was it was about so first basically how we realized yesterday like this is about the stream, the vibration. This is about the vibration. All of this we know is about the vibration, and a smaller we are the physical form of our non-physical, and we communicate with it through vibration. And um and the brain is the component in which
Oh hell.
what
Oh hell.
the brain is like the component the component the brain is the component in which we use we make our decisions in it. We are it's controlling how we feel, how we match up with this the non-physical around us. And so some of the things that stuck out to me today that Abraham has said, first of all, we all know this, but is we don't use much of our brain. Now I spend so much time saying to Jay, I think you're just brilliant. Is it just you? And he's like, no, Chris, I just believe that I'm the only motherfucker thinking. And I'm like, but Javon, like, I don't understand. I never looked at that like that. I never thought about that like that. I know you just decided to read about that, but why didn't I decide to just read about that? Why was I not curious about it? What has happened to me to make me the person that makes me not want to know the things no different than most of our society who is walking around sleep? Now, don't get me wrong, of course,
there became a time when I did desire to be awake. I desired that. So I don't know if that accounts for something, or if it's just the fact that I grew up in different religions, so my eyes was at least a little open. I had a mother that would give light through the palm of her hands, and I've seen that type of stuff work on apples. Like that's what she would do, is to have one apple that didn't get light and another apple that did, and she would do that constantly, and we would see how the one that got the light stayed alive. It was lighter, but it stayed alive, and the other one that didn't shriveled. So I believe in energy transference and all that stuff. So I knew that part was true, but and I knew that I liked to help people, right? So I don't know if in my quest of always wanting to be better, which is part of the problem that I always want to be better, if it made me want to, just kind of, it put me on a certain quest, opposed to other people that's just okay with living every day. So anyway, when she said that, I'm like, okay, so we know most people do not use enough of their brains. All right. So then she was like, but our brains are not just storage cabinets. You know what I'm saying? They just there to just put stuff in and carry it around. It's there to live, to use at the maximum uh, ability. And we walk around settling for just a smidget of our brain use. And the fact that the brain controls everything, you know what I'm saying? It controls everything, right? And so, how amazing this brain is that we leave to just be the person that control the thing that controls our arms and legs and stuff. Like we just enough for that. And when we hear stuff and when we see stuff, we're so content without thinking that it's more than just meet the eye. And we don't guard what we let into this beautiful, magnificent thing. And she was like, we are more than we are transformers, and we are transmitting and receiving. So you know how we like when we speak things into existence, we put the vibration out. That's how you get it out there. And once you get it out there, your non-physical being around you becomes fixated on giving you that thing that it wants, that you want. It doesn't read nothing else but go get it, go get it, go get it, because it's always ready to be ready to be ready. The problem is we stop it because of our vibration, our choppy vibration. You know how we was just talking about this as if I was fine, and when we meditate, we get closer. So our consciousness is like the vibration that's chopping off your manifestations, because your conscious starts saying, I probably can't get that because uh it's taking too long. Uh I come from this side of life. Uh I don't have this education. Uh I'm not cute enough. You get what I'm saying? I'm not skinny enough. All these things that start to tell you why what you say you want, you probably can't get. And that's where the tug of war become gets in that's when you start to have a tug of war between your non-physical and your physical, right? And get your yellow smut, because now you're going crazy because you want something that you feel like you want, that you crack mama in yourself saying you don't think you can have, because a lot of us don't believe in what's bigger than ourselves. We don't believe in the reality, that dream, that desire being a reality for us. No different, like it's almost like the concept where until Barack came in office, if you would tell any little black boy you could be president, it's kind of like, get the fuck out of here with that. That's probably something that a lot of people didn't even use as examples. But now, if you're trying to talk to a little boy, especially if you want him to think he could be whatever he want to be, you like, you could be president, right? You still think, get the fuck out of here. So you still kind of Craig Mama. but you can say it with a little bit more assurance because we just saw it happen and you could be present. And so we stand in our ways of our manifestations because we don't, we, our conscious starts to cut up the vibration between us and our manifestation. And so I think for me, the way I feel like Source is speaking to me is because since I have been with Jay, the way he think, the way he process, the way I see him clap back, those things was always so amazing to me that I looked at myself, I was like, why can't my brain work? So I'm always like, oh, I want to get better to be like that. I want to get better to be like you. I want to get better. I want to get better. Because I remember, it's a joke I say that after I even say it this time, I'm never going to say again because you speak these things into existence. So I'm going to cancel this in the universe right after I finish. I had this joke that said, I stopped processing in the fourth grade when it was time for me to do long division. Now, the joke was just like, I didn't want to work that hard, but what a terrible joke to say that at fourth grade you decided that the work in life was going to be so hard to have to process that anything that's not immediate for you, you don't want to put no time into. And I swear that's what I've done. If it was not for my writing along the way, I would have settled into dumb land. My writing is the only thing that's kept my mind alive. So that's when you think back at your life and how much you might have wished stuff to be different. I always talk about I've been boy crazy my whole life. I'm happy to have had the quest, the chase of love, because the chase of love and constant heartbreak is what made me at least write, to make me feel like I have some use of my brain. Just talk about why he do me like that type love. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and just rhyming something or whatever the case. It kept me working my mind because if it wasn't for that, in the fourth grade, I decided to defeat myself and say that I will not process anything that takes that long. How I make it through school in a terrible school system that's been preparing us, dumbing us down way before now. When you could graduate high school with a 1.67 GPA and have all D's, where the parent just says, I expect you to go to school and graduate, so I did the bare minimum. The classes I liked, I did better in, which was like English, because I've always had, a professor that, a teacher that noticed something in me writing wise that it kind of pushed me more. But it's just like, wow, so on good. Can you survive with a fourth grade education and make it? Yes, I've been a business owner for 20 years. You just got to know how to count money and read basic signs. But that's like the slaves. You get what I'm saying? Like to say we've come so far and we've let people dumb down our education system, and we haven't decided to only utilize less than 10% of our brain, if that much. It's terrible. And that's why it looks like the things that Jay is saying is so miraculous when it's not miraculous if everybody just opened their eyes and looked and their ears and looked around them. We wouldn't even need it's just amazing to me. So um, yeah, cosmetology was my way out too, but I could work on my hands. I can do my own sewing with my eyes closed without looking in the mirror. So I've been able to use my hands. So good job for me to be able to make a living. But I'm like, I use that joke and it's such a terrible joke. So again, that was my word from source to you. Use your brain as to the max ability you can, and wherever you are now, believe that you can be more in the usage of your brain. I downloaded Luminosity, is it Lumosity, to my phone to start to play some of these games, and not because I want to walk around the brilliant academic, person. I want to be aware of the things that's just normal, everyday normal. So, and to speak into my existence, like I say at night, we listen to Abraham, and it says, I love my pillow, I love thy mind, I love my mind. I love the way it focuses, so I love my brain. I love the way it focuses. I love the way it processes information. I love the way it is using it, is working to its maximum ability. And that goes back to, like I said, the stream, the vibration, keeping the stream open. With that said, my time is up. I'm calling you, Rug, to Clark Studio as we speak. Let's listen to some Bears and Bubbles as we go out. Bears and Bubbles. Look, stop Craig Mama yourself. I'm so happy. I feel excited. I feel alive. Expecting. I'm flying high. That's the feel of no longer worry. My life's a breeze. I stop resisting and let it come to me. I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love this voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. Help me sing it. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. It will be given to me. It will be given to me. La 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 la.
I'm in the vortex and every girl around me on the green ball. Trouble on another level. Every car I'm always driven, black and brilliant. Destined for greatness.
Education.
If you need to move,
I wake up in the vortex, tuning into my source. I love his voice because it keeps me alive. And when the troubles of the world are bringing me down, I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. What? I love it, bubbling. You can't stop my love, you can't stop my love. No. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. I got to do what I gotta do. Let me gotta tell people this is for you. And I ever wanted, and I ever needed, will be given to me. I stopped praying, mom, and I tell you no more lying. But the best of the Bible. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. I stopped praying, mom, and myself. For the best of the Bible. Yeah. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. You made it to me. I can feel it. I can taste it. Every morning when I wake, I'm jumping in my vortex down to be in my boom. I got my blue dot, y'all. Oh yeah. Woo. I love this song. I love this song. If it's anybody that's tuning in for the first time, I just give you a little background into it. U-Rug gets in here. Um, this is a mantra that you are having say in the morning time. And he turned it into a song. We saw some kids do it. People started to love the mantra, and so we put it together as a song. And you can walk into some great things by default. Just everything I ever wanted will be given to me. So I am so appreciative of that song. I know a lot of people are because it's just a great thing that gets you started in your day. You're in front of them. Thank you. Wait, where your lady at?
Oh, I'm good. I'm about to go.
So I just hop up on my bubbles and fly. Everything that I ever wanted will be given to me.
Morning, family.
It will be given to me. I'm gonna have to pull that shit back on that.
We can take this last. I want to get started. Watch something fresh on my mind.
So
Let's do this.
that if I'm prepared.
I ain't doing that. I need this. I got something fresh on my mind. I need to get it right on this. Before I lose my train of thought, before my brain stop working 0.5%, 10% they say I use, but I use 5 when I get bent. I get lifted high, I sift through the rubble. Y'all motherfuckers like stubble on my face. Everywhere, all over the place. Ain't got a motherfucking trace of thought, tossed in the wind. Thinking about sin, wondering why your life ain't going right. Cause you're motherfucking dreaming bad dreams at night. Cause you got bills due at the end of the month. I put the middle finger up and said, fuck it. I'm just fucking with y'all. Oh, understand. Take the music down. Take the music down. All right, bring it on up, Chris. You're going to have to bring it up and bring it in. Because I want to use the board, so.
Okay.
Why am I smart? Why am I smart? Smartness has nothing to do with that book shit that they teach us that she was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying? Has nothing to do with that. You know you got half of your head in the camera, right? Let me help you out.
I'm again.
Stop. You don't understand what's going on. You looking at the buttons and it's this. That's why I say you saying you gonna get it. You gonna keep fucking with the buttons and you're gonna be doing that forever. So that's when I tell you something.
Okay.
I know how to work this. I'm teaching you how to work this. So, see how the camera, you can move the camera some if you want to. You see what I'm saying? So the camera not always gonna be in the exact same position as it was last time because we moved the camera to do you and Shamika show. You get it? So you can't look at the controls as the same. You gotta look at the camera position and the controls. But that's your first time going through that. Why am I so fucking smart? I'm not smart. I've never been smart. I'm not smart. I listen to my own goddamn self. And that's just the bottom line. That's just how it boils down. Some people don't listen to themselves. Now this morning the source told me to reintroduce the board real quick and say what this board is. Because source said we have, Chris, your head is in the view. You gotta get out of the way. Move to the side. Yeah. So, source said reintroduce the board to the people. What is the board? What is the board? Class knows exactly what the board is. This is your life. This is your universe. Come on in, son. Get the board. I need to get the board. Bang. Yeah, fuck me. I want to get the board. Yeah, now let me get over here. Now, fuck me. They need to see the board. All right? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Fuck me. They need to see the board. The board is the universe. It's your life. You have a high place and a low place. The world has taught us this is heaven and hell. The world has taught us this is good and evil. The world has taught us this is yin and yang through all religions, different things. We have some words on the high place and some words on the low place. Each word on the high place has an exact opposite. High, low, heaven, hell, accountable, blame, thoughts, actions. Can you see how those words are contrasts? Contrast, the opposite of high is low, the opposite of heaven is hell, the opposite of accountable is blame. The opposite of thoughts is actions. All right. When you're in your high place, you feel like you're in heaven because you're accountable for your thoughts. Now, I explain what that means. When you're in your high place, you feel like you're in heaven because you're accountable for your thoughts. But when you're in your low place, you feel like you're in hell because you blame others for your actions. Your actions are just a result of your thoughts. So if you be accountable and don't blame, you can go to heaven and feel high. That's what it's all about. It's about the mind. It's about how you see yourself in this world. This is you in this world. Pink and green. These are the colors. Pink for bad, green for good. Green for good, pink for bad. These circles you see, those are bubbles. Those bubbles are thoughts. Hence the word bears and bubbles, the name of the game, bears and bubbles. A bear is a triangular shape. Chris, look at that bottom drawing past me, a pink and a green marker. A bear is shaped triangular. Why? Because I can't draw a fucking bear. So, therefore, a bear is a triangle. Green bubble, good thought. Pink bubble, bad thought. Green bear, good bear. Good bears. Pink bear, bad bears. Bad bears. Pink is bad. Now listen, you good. The way this thing works is this. Every thought that you think manifests into a bear. Therefore, a pink thought will manifest into a what? A pink bear, which is a bad manifestation. A green thought will manifest into a green bear, which is a good manifestation. The key to this whole game is you have two areas that we normally chill in. This is where we want to be. This is our safe space up here. The boom boom room, the vortex, the boom boom room. Like life, boom boom room. Yeah, this is where all of them went to Ray's boom boom room and had a good time. This is your imagination. But this is also where all of your good thoughts are stored. And those thoughts come out as green bears. And you get things, manifestations. They come out into your life. And in the very same way, these pink manifestations come out into your life. Now what you have to understand is this. You're always going to be receiving good manifestations. Good things are going to happen to you because you've thought good things. You're always going to be receiving contrast, bad manifestations because you've thought bad things. The key is once you become aware of the law of attraction is to focus on here. The more, let's say, if I do this the next 4 years, I might have been to reap all this. But you're going to think some bad here and there. But the key is to stay up here. And the way you do it is you ride these bubbles. You ride these bubbles. And these bubbles are words, feelings, things. So we're going to get into the lesson. Why am I so fucking smart? I'm going to tell you why. I've always been tuned into my source. Bag it out one, Chris. I've always been tuned into my source. One more. One more. Now, move the actual camera. There you go. No, up. So press the down button. You know it's opposite like an airplane. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now I'm good. Now I'm good. So basically, I've always been tuned in. What does tuned in mean? I've always questioned. I was that kid that'd get the shit slapped out of me because I would question stuff at church. I would just question stuff. Grandma, what happened on the news? Why this? Why that? They like, boy, shut the hell up. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Blah, 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 blah. Now, I ain't no brainologist, but when I was in school, I was different from Chris. I was from a small country town where we didn't have a mall, we didn't have a McDonald's, a Burger King, we didn't have shit. All we had was 3 cable channels, Channel 5, Channel 11, then they came out with Fox. 3 television stations. At 1 o'clock, the fucking TV went off. Dun, 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 dun. At 11 o'clock, fucking MASH came on. I was done. I didn't watch MASH. For some reason, I won't vibration on the line to that shit as a child. Now, So I came up in a place where you're using your imagination, and being in this place right here, your boom boom room, was very, very, very important. Otherwise, I would be down here in Debbie Downer land. That's just sad place. That's the opposite of this. Everything up here is the opposite down here. Duality. That's the law of duality. As it is above is below, but flip that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the opposite. So I would have been in my Debbie Downer land. Just always said, I don't have this, I don't have this. I'm growing up in a house with no bathroom. I'm having to help kill animals for food. I'm having to fucking grow a garden, dig veggies, spiders and snakes and worms in the field. I'm a fucking kid. Listening to the dysfunction, the arguing and yelling. So I had to have a place to escape. Now, this is the thing. When I was in school, I remember them talking about the brain, and they said we got a left brain and a right brain and a brain stem. Those are the three parts of the brain. Now, listen. These motherfuckers done fuck with our head. These crackers, that's their thing. Because they can't do the shit we used to do. They can't figure out how to do something as simple as embalming a body, and the shit lasts 3,000 years with natural shit. They say, well, we ain't using but 10% of our brain. Man is constantly fucking growing and evolving and using more of their brain. They think we're destroying the earth. No, we're not destroying the earth. The earth is evolving to destroy our fucking ass. Fuck is you talking about? The earth is the big thing. You think the fucking big thing gonna let the little thing destroy it? Huh? My motherfucking pinky was fucking rotten. I'll cut that bitch off before I let my whole fucking hand fuck up. They do that with diabetes. Cut your goddamn leg off, your knee off, or some shit. The point I'm making is this. I tuned out everything. So when I was in school and they was talking about the brain, I was excited. But times were different back in the day when you were poor. Y'all remember the encyclopedias and the big Bible, some china, some silverware, some shit of value to black people, sentimental or real value. Now everybody want to get their kid a phone with some fuck shit. Let me get my kid the new spinners on your finger. Spin your fingers. But back in the day, we had encyclopedias. So when I learned something in school, they talk about the brain. Left brain controls the right side of your body, and your right brain controls your left side of your body. And your left brain is functioning, controls goddamn math, science, reasoning, real concrete thought. And the right side of your brain controls your imagination. Hence, when a motherfucker get ready to lie, he look up to the right, he like, shit, man, what y'all do yesterday? Motherfucker get ready to tell the truth, he gonna logically think. If your left brain controls math, logic, reasoning, right? Your left brain controls math, logic, reasoning, real shit. And your right brain controls imagination. Man, what y'all do last night? Look to the left. Man, we went to the club, hollered at some bitches, ain't shit happen. You know how them hoes be sometimes. Here come that right brain shit. Man, what y'all do last night? Shit, nigga. Motherfucker, we went to the club, went on a bitch hunt. Them niggas struck out. I goddamn went all over the bitch. Wildin', yo, bitch got to the crib. It's like, really? You right braining me? You looking to the right on me? That's how doctors and psychologists and shit with lie detector tests. They can tell if you're lying by certain things that your body physiologically does when you lie. It's like a motherfucker nose sweating when they get angry. Motherfucker nose be sweating. I used to fuck with this chick. That bitch will fight me anytime. That bitch will jump on me. That's why I had to stop fucking with her. Real good loving, good everything. But that bitch would literally fight me. And I was like, wow, I could hold her off, but goddamn, I believe she liked fighting. But the thing was, it was like, that bitch nose would start sweating. And I'd be like, you good? She'd be like, yeah, I'm good. And she could play everything off, but I see that sweat form on that bitch nose. I'm like, this bitch ready to fight. Just certain things, people palm sweat. I get people think I'm so funny. You're so funny, you're that. If you see my forehead sweating, I'm nervous as shit. Which is just some shit you gotta go through with when you're nervous. So a certain thing your body physiologically does. Now, shit like thinking, mathematical reason, logic, and real shit is controlled by the left side. Your thoughts are controlled by the right. Your breathing and involuntary actions are controlled by your brain stem. So you ever hear a motherfucker say, he got some brain damage. And a motherfucker that got brain damage, they might be like, he can still breathe for himself. He ain't on no respirator, so his brain stem is good. He can still goddamn walk around, talk. His body has his motor skills, all this shit. He good. But he don't remember his family. His imagination part gone. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your memory, your thoughts, that shit is in your imagination part of your brain, because you can change that how you want to. Man, we had a cookout. I got drunk and was talking shit, and my uncle slapped the shit out of me and had to whoop my ass. That's what really happened. But over time, my brain can say my family always be fucking with me. I was just having a good time drinking. My uncle walked up to me, stole off on me for no reason, and beat the shit out of me. Or we can turn some cheating shit into a reason why I cheated, or turn some stealing shit into I had to steal. We can do any motherfucking thing with our imagination brain. But once you lose that, you fuck. Motherfucker be like, do you know who your family is? They be like, no. You don't know your mother? No. You don't know your sister? No. Can you do these math problems? Shit, I can do that shit. I went to Stanford, motherfucker. The shit that he still can do with his logical reason will link him back to his imagination. That's how they do this shit. How do I know? Because I just fucking watch shit. And fucking grandma used to have encyclopedias. So what I do, flip through the encyclopedias. Didn't make me smart. Made me think for myself. Made me want to wonder. Made me go home and look. Everything I learned in school, I looked it up in the encyclopedia. So what I learned on at an early age, I'm not smart. I listen to my source. Because I don't give a good goddamn about y'all motherfuckers. If you're watching, you're watching. If I don't know you personally, how can you offend me? Any comment you said is virtual. Those are words on a sheet of paper. Those are symbols. A-C-A-T. Ka-ah-at. Ka-ah-at. Cat. What's the cat, baby? The thing that said meow, meow, meow. Well, that's not what they call it in other countries. They don't call it a cat, and they don't say meow. So you just put a symbol on something. I can create my own symbols. I can call it a goddamn sneery sneer. Fuck it. And if I can cut enough motherfuckers' heads off and convince them that I'm the fucking man, motherfuckers be walking around, sneery sneer? What's that? Oh, that's the thing that says meow. It's a sneery sneer. Well, they used to call that a cat 100 years ago. Well, motherfucking bad nigga named Javon came through whooping ass and taking names and conquering and put his religion, his bears and bubbles on the world and made everybody call him the goddamn sneery sneer. You know what I'm saying? It's symbols. So when you at your keyboard typing, fuck that nigga, I don't give a shit about him, blah, 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 blah. I see symbols on the fucking keyboard. That don't make me feel no type of way unless I choose to make it. Now, if somebody said, man, I love you, you make me feel good, you teaching, whatever, I'll be like, ooh, I receive that. Other than that, that says symbols, man. Fuck those symbols. I don't let that control my vibration because it's all about the vibration. Source wants all us to be happy. Now, I told you we all come from the same source. Source is actually trying to beam out all the right things in the world for everybody to be good. But motherfuckers just won't listen. They like to be down here. They like to listen to the devil. Because you source, you God. That man down here, that's the devil. That's you. That other side. Talking to your goddamn self. Man, I want to do this. Man, I want to do that. Man, I want to do that. Man, I want to do that. Man, I want to do this. Talking to your goddamn self. This is the thing. Source wants us all to be happy. The way you will always be right is if you listen to your own fucking source. All of us ain't walking the same path, so we ain't supposed to do the same thing at the same time. Everybody in the black race ain't supposed to cut their goddamn hair at the same time. I'm just being funny because that's just one of my examples. They control us through their stream where they have our whole race say, let's go to the right, goddamn. Our whole race to shuffle to the motherfucking left. Our whole race talking about rockets right now. And people keep saying that's a distraction, that's a distraction. The motherfuckers that say rockets is a distraction is a fucking idiot. I know they are. You know why? If everybody fucking talking about it, it's not a distraction, it's an attraction. He don't understand words. You get it? It's a fucking attraction. That's why they doing this shit, you fucking idiot. That's the motherfucker that think they smart. The motherfucker, I have no respect for a person that said, that's a distraction. You fucking idiot. You have to fucking voluntarily tune in to be fucking distracted. What the fuck are you talking about? That's like saying I'm getting cyberbullied. I gotta fucking get on my computer, log in, and go to her page and see what she said about me. Because you know you ain't letting her type on your page. Is you? You ain't letting no bitch talk about you type on. You got to tell your friend to follow her to see what she's saying. And your friend report back to you. The friend in the middle is a fucking idiot and their life will never be shit. If you are searching a person's page for a friend, you will be a miserable, lonely bitch or nigga for fucking ever. Because you're looking for trash for someone else. You ever seen a situation where you drop something in the trash, some weed or maybe an earring or something you thought you lost, and motherfucker try to help you find it, they say, well, I ain't going in the goddamn trash can for you. Right? Girl, go over here and check on what she said and report back to me. Oh, yes. That means you're excited about fuckery. So you know you don't think nothing but fuckery over your own shit. Because you're excited about digging in somebody else's fucking trash. You fucking idiot. It's a distraction, no motherfucker. It's an attraction. That's why they put them out in the 60s, the 70s. It's about androgyny. It's about attracting more. Ain't no fucking distraction. It's about attracting. I'm a big 6'6" athlete. I play football or basketball. Oh, don't throw the football. Niggas gonna love me anyway. Niggas gonna love me. He's a great baller. Ain't no nigga gonna stop watching no goddamn football or basketball because the nigga put a fucking romper on. That's not gonna happen, Chris. So niggas gonna watch the shit for just this pure sport of it. Now, you put these men in these romper suits and these shits, you bring in the androgyny factor. This has been happening. Bitches like to see niggas in submissive positions. Because bitches been talking about they've been strong so fucking long. So they like to see a nigga twist like a bitch or put on some whole shit because it make them feel stronger. How do I know this? Because I fuck with bitches' head when I used to fuck around. They used to always say, do some silly shit, some frilly shit. Bitch, you stupid out your fucking mind. Fuck is wrong with you? I want to know all your crazy shit that I want to do. I don't want to know the dumb shit you want to do. I'm not like that. So bitches like seeing niggas frilly. But if anything, you give a bitch the opportunity to see Cam Newton dick print in a romper, they're like that. Because you're now football bringing in what? Fashion. Then you bring in the women. But what else do you bring in with a fucking football player, LeBron James, in a fucking romper? You bring in the fucking homosexuals. Now you're marketing all three. Now the NFL is being watched by women, men, and fucking gays, which was traditionally just a man's sport. Don't you understand they've been doing that in the record industry forever? They're controlling how your fucking brain thinks. So when nigga like me, I was a kid saying, Prince look gay. Michael Jackson look gay. Mick Jagger, I wanna love you, love you, love you, love you. Commodores, Isley Brothers, Full Force with the fucking feathers and shit in their head. Morris Day, baby, put the mirror in front of me, I'm pretty, baby. Cameo when his dead thing showing. Wow, Rick James, she's a very kinky. All that fucking androgyny shit. Them niggas was known for fucking bitches. Fuck are you talking about? The record label said, put on this bitch shit to market to all demographics. It is doing what it's supposed to do. It's attracting us to it. I speak on this shit to teach on it. I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker wear. Because I like pussy. What men is wearing? Oh, I don't too much care as long as bitches ain't wearing it. What men's thinking? I don't know. Fuck, I give a fuck. I'm just showing you why you're attracted to it, because they pulling you to it. It's a signal, motherfucker. And your brain is a receiver. You can either elevate and go up into your own source and hear up these chakras, up these 33 rungs on the ladder, which is some more bullshit for you, but hey, I just put it up there so you can understand where they get the bullshit from. Or you can be born to that shit. Stuck on this motherfucker. Then wonder why shit won't go right for your life. Tell you some quick things. Bald heads is in this season. How do I know? Because I just fucking know. Why? Because I know I'm fucking sick. They don't just listen to their source. You fucking sick of weed, the whole world is. They don't listen to their source. My man was joking the other day, or a long time ago, we was talking about getting head from a bitch with weed in her hair, and you can't nut. Because you can't concentrate when you grab a bitch head and you feel bumps in her fucking head. You can't focus. You know, when you used to do your own weeds, I used to be grabbing your head, I used to be like, and I'm OCD, I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4. You count the tracks and shit where I'm getting my dick sucked. What the fuck is going on? I can't be comfortable. Your motherfucking head got fucking bumps in it. So niggas is sick of fucking weed. Not for no bad reason, but it's just like, oh, you're sucking my dick. I want to grab your head. Goddamn, cornrows bump. Oh, your bitch did your shit straight up. Oh, she got a net on it. Oh, okay. I know you just develop. I'm a fucking soul. I can do that shit for bitches now. You know she put your braids together too close, right? That's why your shit slide, slipping. Your braids too. I can feel them. You know what I'm saying? Girl, she fucked your clothes up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, she fucked your clothes. Niggas is just sick of that shit. That shit stink. The shit looks stupid. And bitches sick of it. So the only way bitches gonna be able to recover is take that fucking weave off and ball their fucking head. And that's what the fucking happened. How I know? Because I just fucking know. Because people sick of that shit. People are sick of giving them Asians them fucking money. Them Asians, anything I told you, anything you do, you bite your hand off. Them Asians been so used to treating us fucked up that now they just be like, come in and get your shit, nigga. We got everything you like. We got prom dresses, tuxedos, whatever the fuck you want. Mm-hmm. Folks tired of Facebook. That's why I'm streaming everywhere. I got to get my tripod so I can stream through Periscope everywhere because we're going to pull them over to Turner's Church. We're using their stream. We're using their power lines to broadcast our message. Folks tired of Facebook? It's our time. That's the reason we're doing the show Almost Famous. Anybody been watching our crew know they like, these motherfuckers always kind of hitting. We got a show called Almost Famous. Shit finna be dope. Dope as shit. Dope as a motherfucker of our crew. Our crew. Me, Chris, Shamika, George, Mike, Jamaica, and fucking Kanita. Our crew trying to be famous. Well written. Not no dance, that dumb fucking shit. We ain't doing that silly shit. This shit is gonna be dope, and you're probably gonna see it within the next month. Cause when I get motivated, I want y'all to see the genius that I am. That's the #1 motivation for it. This nigga do music. He gonna write it. He gonna produce a fucking TV show. I'ma edit the motherfucker, direct it, do everything. Yeah, bitch! I'm happy. We're gonna write it together. But I'm gonna do all of this. You know why? I'm gonna sit right down here in front of this motherfucking computer and do this shit. Let me tell you something. It's about the vibration. It's about the vibration. You don't have to be smart, feel your way through life. Think about this. You say you want smart. You say in the 4th grade, whatever. Okay. When I met you, you had a fucking Range Rover, good credit, owned a salon, and a fucking house. Fuck you talking about? You been vibrating your way through life.
Yeah.
These bitches with their college degrees ain't got shit. You been vibrating your way through life. Watch this. The slaves couldn't read, but Harriet Tubman freed over 5,000 slaves. How? Vibrations. You think she just walked up to white folks and said, hey, I got a slave friend camp. You think you can help me? Y'all motherfuckers idiots. Because the reason they was able to do that, because they ain't have all that TV and they other shit, so they was tuned in their source so good they could just feel. And guess who helped? Guess who got all that shit popping? White man always confusing us, but niggas is dumb. Niggas can't use their common sense. I don't never believe nothing the white man say. Not that I don't, it's just don't vibrationally align to me. Now I'll give you a perfect example of a story. Harriet Tubman is freeing slaves, right? We got this term we use, the house nigga. He ain't shit. Even Malcolm X said some stupid shit like this. The house nigga said, shut the fuck up, Malcolm X. This is one of these ones where you just saying what a motherfucker told you. Okay? I didn't have to be in slavery to know that won't no big black sambo motherfucker walking up to no pearly white lady and said, hey, we heard of some abolitionists up here. Are you one of them? Can you help us? You fucking idiot. It was the light-skinned house nigga that traveled with master, that was close, always around, that could almost read, that could recognize letters, that went back to the slaves and reported, hey, I was with boss in Virginia today that says the president named Lincoln talking about freeing us. You goddamn idiots! That shit make me so fucking mad! I ain't even you talking about I'm smart. I ain't smart. These fuckers are idiots. The fuck you think? The motherfucker closest to the master in the house gets the fucking news. Now, he do get a little better portion of food, and it's them jealous ass fucking slaves that's bad mouthing that. Same way we got now. Don't think I'm stupid. House niggas vibration. The light-skinned one that they was fucking, you was fair-skinned. You was fair. Fair means beautiful. Remember on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Who is able to be looked at? So they took the light-skinned, fair-skinned slave with them. Everywhere they went. The house nigga. The house nigga knew the route from goddamn South Carolina to Virginia, motherfucker, because he done rolled on goddamn so many routes, you fucking ignorant son of a bitch. They left the motherfucking field nigga outside when they handle business. House nigga come in, draw my bath. In there discussing shit, house nigga listening to everything. Coming back. That's why white folks call her Uncle Tom, because Uncle Tom was the good motherfucker. House nigga was the good nigga. Don't even understand. House nigga go out field. Harry, I was in Virginia today. Now I seen some white folk. I don't know why, but I got a good feeling about them. I got a good vibration about them. Virginia, White House, 2 mules tied out front, blue boat on the river. I believe they good folks. Harriet then said, let me test this motherfucker vibration. I believe you. Cause my life, this shit had to work. Yeah. Goddamn. That's what we're trying to do with these signals now. We're trying to bounce them. We're trying to pull our people off Facebook. We're trying to shift them to our shit. We're trying to create an underground railroad with our own black online mall, our own black PayPal, our own black GoFundMe, create our own infrastructure. And because them crackers sending porn over it, they can't tell us what we can't sell over it. If you get caught selling some shit, that's on you. We ain't got nothing to do with that. But you can get your goddamn money, and you can get it through the black PayPal. We just ask that you give a donation to the black GoFundMe. Set up an underground railroad for these niggas. And they on Facebook tweaking and shit. Turn this church up, motherfuckers ain't even nosy enough to come over. They nosy, but what it is, they stubborn. They don't want to see. If they shut Facebook down today, we'll have everybody run over. But guess what? That's what shit like Almost Famous for, and the Naked Girl album for. Is to say, oh, okay, yeah, revenge is my highest bubble. Oh, okay, you didn't sign up. Oh, okay. But we gonna use the Naked Girl album, all the shit we doing with the TV show to become popular and famous. And then we gonna close Turner's Church off. And the ones that's in there is the ones that we gonna use as the armor. Then we'll create another one for everybody just to make money. Fuck wise. Ain't nobody no smarter than nobody else. Motherfucker, tune into their source and believe. Vibration is the key. Vibration is the key. Vibration is the key. You think you need book sense? What the fuck are you talking about? Book sense. Book sense? Motherfuckers built the pyramid when there won't no books. Book sense? What the fuck you talking about book sense? Book sense. Motherfucker, you don't need it. In this world, the only thing you really need from them is adding, subtracting, multiplication, and division, and a small understanding of their language. And my granddaddy said a firm handshake will get you a long fucking way. Look at some bitch in his eye. The way you get what you want is to trust your vibration. And we have a 4-step process. 1, 2, 3, no, it's 5. And we never need to forget it. Identify what you want, why you want it, figure out how it's gonna make you feel. Once you figure out how it's gonna make you feel, find something else that makes you feel that way and milk that other thing. Let's see. I want a school because it's going to make me feel satisfied. Then I say, what do I want? I want my school. Why? Because it'll make me feel satisfied and accomplished. What do I have going on in my life right now that I can go and instantly feel satisfied and accomplished about? My fucking garden. I can go out that bitch and look, I feel satisfied that I even hauled the dirt from my hometown. Got this shit built. I'm satisfied that I even planted it with my family. I'm satisfied that I done filmed the show that I gotta edit. My 3 hoes. Me and my family with our 3 hoes in the garden. I'm satisfied that the shit is growing. Today is the first day I looked at it and I noticed it grows. It's like looking at your kids over the summer. You be looking at them every day and all of a sudden like, motherfucker, you look taller. I look at them goddamn plants every day. Today I was like, them bitches didn't grow. I'm satisfied and accomplished. No matter what happens, I planted a garden in memory of my grandma. Therefore, when I want to feel that feeling, I go look in my garden and I milk it. So what does that do? It puts me in the vibration of satisfaction and accomplishment. What does that mean? I become a magnet for satisfaction and accomplishment. Watch this. What do you want, Javon? I want my school. Why? Because my school will make me feel satisfied and accomplished. What can I do right now to feel satisfied and accomplished? Go out in my garden. As soon as I become satisfied and accomplished, that feeling, you can't see it, but it's written on here. I become a magnet for all things satisfied and accomplishment. Things that I don't even know. In the very same way, when the second I become bitter, angry, sad, jealous, enraged, I become a magnet for all those things. Then people be saying shit like, I wonder why the same shit every time such and such happens. Yeah, every time. Because that's what you're paying attention to. That's what your mind is going to make what you think right. Because it's you. Your mind will lie to itself or it will attract what it needs to feel to be right. Motherfucker business will justify or figure out a way to explain why they stole money from their mother. Ain't can be at peace with that shit. I'm a drug addict, man. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and really, that's a good excuse to them. It ain't about using 50% of your brain. We don't know what the fuck all that shit is. It's about hearing from this and you'll know. So when motherfuckers go bald head this summer and your most famous celebrity cut her fucking hair off for you, and then I be saying I was right, motherfuckers. Then all the kids gonna do it. See, the fucking older hoes want to do the shit now, but they scared. They ain't got no fucking self-esteem. You know why? See, when a young girl say, I'm gonna just go bald, because these young girls are like, these bitches hair falling out. These bitches edges fucked up. I don't want to be like them hoes when I get old. So they like, I'll cut my shit off and start all over. But they got a sexy ass body and shit. You got old big fat ass circle Cartman off South Park face. You don't look right with short hair yet. That's what you think. But once they do it, just like fat girls didn't think they looked right showing their stomach. But now they do. At one time, big boys didn't think they looked right tucking their fucking shirt in and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fat motherfucker, he ain't tuck his shirt in. Now a fat motherfucker tuck his shirt in, he be like, shit, chillin'. You see an old fat motherfucker now, cause girls like niggas with tattoos and fucking beards and fat is sexy. Old fat motherfucker have a shirt tucked in, he have on some skinny jeans, have his shit pull up high, old fat motherfucker, he don't care now. So society, you know. Oh shit, they got a special cheerleading outfit for the fat girl. That ain't fair to the skinny girls. Bitch, you don't get to be no fucking cheerleader. We don't make no special. Fucking everybody else got on tights and the real cheerleading outfit, and you out here with a fucking Velcro short set cheerleading outfit, fucking the whole look of the shit up. They don't let motherfucking C students be on the honor roll. What you mean? What's the requirement to be on the honor roll? A's and B's? What's the requirement to be a cheerleader? You gotta be able to fucking jump in the air and split your fucking legs out. And fit the regular goddamn outfit. What the fuck is wrong with this world, man? I say I'm gonna put a lawsuit on Victoria's Secret for not making men's drawers. That's what that lady said to LeVar Ball, that white lady. If you don't market to women, you don't respect women. His fucking coon ass up there. I love the brother, but sometimes he need to just use his fucking common sense. She's trying to bait you, brother. Oh, you a hater. Be quiet. You're aggressive with that little pearly white. You can't be aggressive with no white woman at all, with no people looking. Javon, what do you think about this shoes? I will sarcastically say this to her. Excuse me, ma'am, with all due respect, I don't discuss sports with women. That's just something I don't like to do. Oh, so you don't respect women? Oh, yes, I respect women. I'm married. I have a mother, a grandmother. I respect you as a reporter. You're a great reporter. I just don't discuss sports with women. Have you ever discussed menstrual cycles with a group of men? Is that something you feel comfortable discussing? I don't discuss sports with women. I just don't do that. And I just keep saying, I don't discuss sports with women. I don't discuss sports with women. Now, if you want to talk about feminism and chauvinism, we can do that. Bring me on another day and we'll have a feminism show. But I'm never going to discuss sports with you. I'm here to discuss sports with this man because I'm pumping my labor, my son. I will discuss all the women's rights with you on a women's rights show. But guess what I will not discuss with you? Sports. Bitch, be quiet then. Bitches always try, that's what they do. They try to make us look bad. They know how we're going to respond. And they don't even really know how we're going to respond. The world is programmed to think our response is their response regardless of what we do. Get what I'm saying? They have programmed the world so much, Even our own people that think that we're angry, mean, violent, and upset, that if he'd have turned around, he just said, "You a hater." Now that's common in our community. Stop hating. But because they have programmed the world to see a black man disagreeing with a white woman, no matter what it is, he rebelling. So he got to be gentle. Motherfuckers said, "Stop hating." They're like, "Oh, here you go with that nigga slang ebonics. That's why the nigga," you know what I'm saying? I'm not smart. I listen to myself. Listen to yourself. Tune into the source. It's about the signal. It's not about nothing else. Always remember the slaves made it. Freed slaves, no education, no nothing. No nothing. We grew from there. It's about vibration. It's about knowing. You know when a guy ain't shit. You know when a person you shouldn't do business with. You know, you know, you know, you know. Trust your vibration and not your mind. Boop. Oh yeah, I forgot about the toxination.
Toxination.
Tox. You
Very
make
good
me.
lesson. Very good lesson. So I guess when I'm looking back at it, it's like it's not about if my brain was able to work. It's about just a decision to not try.
It's about your brain do what it need to do when it's time. That wants your time to be studying books and shit. Now it is. And it ain't even your time to study books. You get what I'm saying? A baby don't know how to swim till you throw that motherfucker in the water. You know what I'm saying? Baby be like, "Shit, bitch."
Let's see if we could answer, because we got a couple of different things up. Maybe we could look into some of these. What you got?
Babies, baby crocking.
Call me on, boo.
I'ma come out with a line of baby food.
Follow your gut.
Huh?
Somebody said follow your gut.
Yeah, that's it, your gut. The inside.
Wally said, I'll be tempted to wear my hair. I'm tempted to wear my hair this summer. Yes, go ahead and wear your hair, Wally. Somebody said, Teresa said, I needed to hear this. Awesome.
And let me let them know, because that's the live feed.
Mm-hmm.
Follow my YouTube feed, J. Michael Clark. Subscribe to my page. That's what we're going to be doing everything at. We just broadcasting on Facebook so you can see.
Oh, you shared mine. So
y'all be good, fam.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, let's see. I might broadcast the live from my phone and broadcast the camera from your page. We got to get the signal out.
Yeah, because you shared mine, so we both had both for the same page up. And I was going to, we still live though. We'll talk about it.
All I do is strategically assess and figure out how to use their networks to get our message out. I can't wait for Almost Famous.
Then somebody put, we almost famous for being famous.
Yeah, this is Almost Famous. This shit never works for us. But we almost
But it
there.
do work. But
It do work. It's just
not their way. It don't work their way.
Yeah.
It'll work our way.
Well, honey, now that I've done my thing, you can wrap the lesson up. I have some stuff to do. Bam! Where's my goddamn phone at, man?
You just have it in your hand.
I got 2 phones. They gonna cut this bitch off soon.
No, we're gonna speak. They're gonna stay on. They're gonna stay on. Both phones. They're gonna. I'm gonna have both phones. Now for streaming. Look, I care about it now just for being set up in other places. We don't even use the damn phone to talk on or nothing else. I always lose them. Everything that ever was.
We'll be giving them back.
So, great lesson, as usual. Great way to bring home my own thoughts about what source is saying, just to make sure that I'm on point. And then when you say it like this, so say for example, without a lesson like this, some people when they go back, they listen to Abraham or Javon, they go back and they uncover something about themselves and they get down on themselves because they don't like the person that they realize that they are, or they realize like I don't want to, how can I not be like that? And so when I heard the message, I was like, damn, I feel like I have spoken things into my existence. No different when you say you speak things over your kids' life, then they grow up and they be exactly like you've been saying and stuff like that. I'm just saying in the power of your tongue and the vibration you set out, and just the things. Bottom line is, the things that you want, you go hard at, and you believe it with all of you. And the things that you are not sure about, you kind of just, oh, I want to be such and such. When somebody got to say, huh, what you say? The thing you know you want to be, you like, I will be a such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying? The thing you ain't sure, you like, I want to be. Can you repeat that, please? I want to be. Repeat that. Can't hear you. I want to be. So you have to walk through life. First of all, not accepting defeats, even if it's to be used later. I was talking to Shamika yesterday, and I was just like, sometimes I think that not sometimes. When I think about back through my life, one of the things that I know we're going to talk about when, and I could see us today when somebody sit us down and say, ask us, how was our journey becoming naked girls? Or like we at a music conference and people asking us questions about, music and, just music and stuff like that. And I just know that along the way, the same things that I will say that I realize now that I could have been better at or needed to know. I can remember along the ways of my life being in situations that it could have set me up to be ready for where I'm at now. And for various reasons, I didn't do it. And most of them was because I just always been chasing love, white man's love, like always. That's the thing I've always put all my energy into. And so the times when I was in choirs or had piano classes and dance classes and stuff like that, when I could have been begging my mother to do that, when I could have been, once I was grown, saying, I want to take my money and put my own self in these things instead of, spending $200 on a pair of jeans or, what I'm saying, trying to go out the country, whatever. The times that I made those decisions to do something else, now I see myself on this end of my life like, damn, I could have been ready to be ready to be ready. I mean, but that's not the way the story's gonna be written. So I'm just ready to see. I can't wait to see how the story unfolds, how it ends, how it's written. Your now, your past, and your future is happening simultaneously. So I don't feel down about it. I'm just saying there's a story to be written about it. There's something I'm gonna be able to share with a young woman about a young girl that's trying to find her way through life and the things that she wanted to do. So now I have like I said, a story. So, that's just what it is. But I'm just saying, like, I go back, like, listen to your source, meditate, go back through Jay's messages, listen to Abraham Hicks, something, see what your source is trying to say to you, you know, and then see if you can match it up to something. You might want to call in one day, ask a question, ask Jay a question, ask me a question. You might want to just share your thoughts with somebody else. And you know how sometimes when you share your thought with somebody else, you talk yourself into the understanding. So let's not just let it be about this 7:45 class. Let's put the work in, and the work we see that we got to put in is the vibrational work. And the thing that brought most of us over here is the quest of feeling happy. So now we feeling happy, we got to get busy. What I'm saying, with the vibrational work while still being happy. Um, Goodness, I appreciate y'all. Winning as long as you have Wi-Fi, you're good. Yep. My vibration is in receiving mode. It's electric. Yep. So like weird vibration. It's just it's cool. It's cool. Sometimes I think about it though and I say, wow, the people like preachers and stuff. I'm like, either all these motherfuckers is dumb or they holding this information, controlling people like that, and that's messed up. Like the freedom, like not wanting people to be free and needing them to be dependent on one individual so that you could get their money. People should be so upset about that. This is a gift, not a gift, but this is something that belongs to us that each and every one of us possess. We should have a very big problem with somebody trying to tell us that their only way to the source is through them. No, you could be an interpreter if you want. You could tell me what the source says to you, and I can see if I can apply it to my life. But to suggest that I need to go through you to get to me is ridiculous. And we should not have that anymore. And the ones of us that got it should not be scared to poke our chest out and be the first amongst the people we around to say, I'm not having that shit no more. Sometimes people, we know people feel it, they just nervous, and there are not a lot of us, a lot of leaders out that's just like, you know what, I'm not falling for that shit no more, and I'm gonna say it, and I don't care who don't like it. Now we know we're not alone, right? We connected. So thanks for tuning in. It's been great as usual. I'm gonna bring us out with some alumni. And let's see about alumni. Let's see what we could come up with. Let's see. Random track. It's always grows to me. Want to wrap it up. We're going to do a little compilation. I'm going to do a couple of seconds of each one. If you do not have your alumni, don't cheat yourself. Get it. I do the words. Soon we're going to have next girls on here. And we're going to be going toe to toe with the alumni. But that one wasn't long, so. But I know what's coming on. Hey, I might can't go past that one. Put your top back, y'all. Let the top back, drop a sack, ready to ride. When every fucking blank, showing my cup is dry. Just for the fact that good brain, good cat, good coach, good that. Time shit, bring the money right back. All night, go, blood, drink, lick the hair, party over, hit the strip club, throw it out. I'm drunk, she drunk, good friends, good night. Shawty roll up the weed and pass me a couple ice.
hands in the sky if you living your life and you feeling alright and you digging the vibe. Hey, tonight is your night. We ain't tripping over bitches on and hating the line. We just taking it stride.
Woo! My God. Hey.
That's right. Yep. Top back, homicide, I'm ready to ride. Something is fun, something making it right. With that by the gas, I know it's dry. Top back, homicide, I'm ready to ride. Something is fun, something making it right.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just mix the audio in.
I'm running fuck to pull another shot.
I know it's too loud. I thought you said if I was trying to sing, it would be too
No,
loud.
I'm gonna mix the audio in. Like instead of recording it from the camera, I'm gonna just program to play the
Okay,
track.
just remember when we do your order, oh, you left it up. Because yesterday people were saying I was low. You must have had
Yeah, I had turned it down. That's I ain't been getting all technical like that yet. I'm finna write this damn TV show.